But basic context was, okay, what are you guys gonna do? And also the idea of it is Ace has gone into their lamp and have stayed there. The options before you are either 1, stay here, and in context of staying in this room, you might be doing a long rest right here. But the idea is the salamander, the wizard riding the big frost salamander is going to show up in like a couple minutes to make sure you guys have left. And if you guys are still here, they're gonna be mad. But you could try to go back to like if it was trying to make a deal that you would look for its egg that was stolen, and if you did that, it would let you guys do what you need to be like do a long rest. It would let you guys stay in this room and do what you need to be here, as you know, which was
how many minutes does that take for the salamander to come back?
a couple. Like I gave you guys 5 minutes, but I'm going to 5 minutes was the idea. So after last session, you guys had 5 minutes.
All I need is 1 minute to get a mile radius on Elite Tracker, right?
Yeah.
So, in that case, I'm expending a first level spell slot, spending a minute to figure out, specifically, in theory, where a frost drake went.
Okay. So, this, by the way, this is a subclass ability, right? Or no?
No, that's a class ability. That's a ranger ability.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know if they had a specialized dragon thing. Okay.
No.
So you know. So you would know that it is in this direction, but heading.
I can't see the Roll20.
It is. Okay, sorry. It is heading. It is currently northeast of you, heading east of you. But there's also something farther east of you, that is larger.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
as in
lovely.
the upper dragon.
Anyway,
and south of you, there's another signature.
Oh, that's not.
I will say last time there was a dragon signature in the bay, like in the waters, and that may have moved a little bit. I'll say it's south / maybe a little southwest.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, but it is just barely that last one is just barely within the mile. Wait, you said only a mile, or is it more than that?
Just a mile. I only spent a minute.
It is just barely within that range, and it kind of falls out of it's just barely in that mile range. As in, it's just barely within a mile from you.
I am bolting in the direction of the first tunnel I see that's northeastern.
Okay.
Does Victorion say anything to anyone?
No.
Okay.
But it's very obvious that he's just bolting off. Still clearly injured.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna mark off that first level spell slot.
Okay, does the rest of the party follow suit or no?
I also probably will expend my last second level spell slot as well to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
That is 12 points of healing. I'll screenshot it.
We would still want to go somewhere safe and rest. Or we hand over the lantern. Okay.
Your speech is not fully coming in.
So
you're a little far away from your mic, so it's not fully registering is what it sounds like.
Actually. Should keep it in my private chat.
So do you follow after do you follow after Victorian, or do you guys stay in here? I'd say that before I let you speak, Claire would be interested, like looking towards the path Victorian made, and looks like they're starting to walk that way, possibly kind of looking around to see what the rest of you guys are doing.
We believe the sword tiefling to be further underground. Likely the paths south to us. The 2 paths south to us.
There was a path that was
would lead further
southeast, and there was a path that was northeast. Then there was a path that was just north you came from, and then there was a path that was northwest. That wasn't actually a path, and it's just like a well that you can climb up of, which is over here, or at least something like a well. That's what you guessed. A well or some type of like drop.
Okay, but there is a path further underground southeast of us.
Yeah, southeast and northeast. Yeah.
And we believe Tierfling to be further underground than where we currently
Yes.
are. Yeah. I don't know where Victoria ran off to, but I'm not in a place to chase them, and they didn't communicate anything, so I'd like to get out of this room and progress a little further and take a rest, cover up my wounds. I'm not antsy to get into another battle just yet.
So you had
Well, I gauged the reaction of
South.
Sardonyx because they're the only person currently responsive
Oh.
here.
No, I do agree. That is all I've been wanting to do. Get somewhere safe and rest.
Claire, are you coming with us, or are you going to chase out a Victorion?
I'll try. I have a vague understanding of some of these catacombs, not very well. I can chase after him, but I might get lost myself. I'll try to make it clear which direction they went, but I think that they might figure things out either way. Fuck it, I'll stick with you guys.
All right, let's go. And we take the path.
No, I'll head towards Victoria. Fuck it.
Okay.
And they run towards the passageway that Victoria went.
All right.
Heading over here.
Wait,
What?
Victorian had gone this direction. No, I'll put the host up. Yeah.
which direction are we going? Okay, so basically the Victorian ran past us. Okay.
Yeah.
So we would more or less know.
What are you doing with Ace? And are you just leaving them be, or are you taking them, or what? They went into
I'll
your
take
little
them.
Abaddon, would you
Okay.
pick up Ace?
Abaddon is
Oh,
not here.
No, I know. I'm aware, but that's something Abaddon
Fair
would just
enough.
do. So I encouraged Abaddon to pick up Ace, which he likely just would have done. Like, all right. And I encourage Abaddon and Moritar to tally ho forward.
Yes. Wait, which direction are we going? Or are we following suit?
Oh, I'm muted. We are going.
The idea is Norlis wanted to head this way and a different way, and then you guys might meet up or
southeast.
something.
That's west.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you give me a torch and remove my aura circle so I can see?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't see.
No, I do not.
And
have
then
dark
I'll
vision.
get to you right after that, Victorian.
I do not have dark vision, unfortunately. So that is, I'm wielding a torch, but I need torch light.
It is 15 or 25 or 30. Bright light and low light.
I think it's
I
20
forget.
and 20. I don't know.
Okay, 20 and 20. That seems good.
Yep, that's correct. Cool.
Okay, so the idea is now Victorion, you've gotten, and I'll do this quickly because you're. But oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Roll 20. What is going on? Roll 20. There we go. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, I'll just save it, Victorian. You return to a familiar location. Wait. By the way, Victorian, are you still on your phone? Are you not home yet, or what? Oh yeah, you're probably. Well, either way, you return to the kind of the room you initially you came from. I don't know if you're driving or not. I assume you're not if you're texting and whatnot. But I don't know. Either way, you return to the location that you guys had kind of entered in. And okay, good. And basically, you knew that it like you kind of exit out in a just check this. I'm sorry, I take that back. You don't. Sorry, Victorian, you come to a fork in the road. You can either go northwest or east. I now looked at the map and realized I may have screwed you guys up a little bit. You're very far from each other than I remember.
Ah,
So yeah, do you want to?
why is my map black?
So if it's might have been a fun one.
You're not currently on that map. That's why it's Victorion's map.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to move the thing. You'd actually be over here.
Do you mean like a full hour-long rest, like away from
Yeah.
the party?
So, wait. So, so when you say bend, it's like there's two way. You're in like a tunnel, and like it's kind of a little tight tunnel. Not too tight. Just it's not like a too large of a space, and you could either go one direction or the other. If you just stick in that fork, let me know. Because if you were fast enough and the circumstances of where you went, you would have gotten to where they were heading beforehand. And so, Victorion, as you're at that fork, if you stay there for more than like 20 seconds or so, you're gonna hear something, footsteps coming from the northwestern direction. You could either go northwest or east. And you hear movement coming from the northwest. Okay. Oh boy. So you, Victorion, as you fly, you continue to hear these footsteps, and you end up running right into the two people who stole the egg. I'd say once you see them because of the twisting tunnels, you probably have a good 25 feet in between them. But you can do something. We'll get back to you in a second, but you can respond to what you're going to do. So back to Nornalis and Sardonyx and the rest. You guys head down a path, and it ends up leading you in an interesting direction. Let me just find the thing for that. Where is it?
That's crazy. Anyways,
Is that it? No. So I'm about to put you guys on a battle map. I'm trying to find it. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. You guys end up going to a path and then end up coming to an underground river of sorts. And as you get to this underground river, it's it's enough to like walk into. It's only about like 4 to 5 feet deep or so, albeit it's kind of moving a little fast. You see bits of underground ruin of sorts, and I will put you guys down. May have been a. This path ends up kind of twisting farther south than you initially expected it to. I should mention that as well. You guys would be over here. And like we're kind of right at the edge of the like riverbed. Okay. So with that in context, I'll briefly just I'll get back to Victoria a little later. I'll just say that Victoria, and you're in a circumstance where I don't know if I can actually actively hear me now I think about it. But you're in a circumstance where you and also Claire are kind of at a immediate quick standstill, like directly in the path that the people who stole your egg are walking. Okay, well now we'll do back to normalness and sorry for taking a second. So you guys, sorry for the you can put on some kind of music. It's a little bumbly. So we can get a. No, I'll just put this. It should be fine. So the context is you've now come to this underground river. You aren't fully confident that you're going to quickly find where Victorian went. Additionally, the river is flowing. Like from your perspective, by the way, I should mention that this is the view from like a side view, within the context that like northward direction on this map would actually be facing eastward. Like I could swap a map if you. Well, actually, I'm probably not going to because I've already done dynamic lighting on this. But just keep that in mind. Can you see? Let me make sure I have.
I have a torch. I don't know if Sardonyx has dark vision.
yes, I do.
I believe they do. Yeah, I gave them option to either dark vision or actually a later level we'll get frost. But like yeah, they have dark vision due to being in the adapted to like the darkened winters of the cold north. But so you guys can step out into the river a little bit, which you kind of sort of are, but I'd like you to roll a perception check.
Would you like me to roll at a disadvantage? Because I only have torchlight.
This is for hearing.
Oh.
This is for hearing.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Perception? Oh, right. I have a terrible addition to my perception. 16 plus 1, 17.
I got an 11.
Okay. Sometimes you don't hear quite much, but nonetheless, you can hear vague echoes coming from over here that seem to go up. That sound like they're thin echoes, but they kind of sound like something that may be happening on the surface. and it sounds like the yell of a troll, but it's like this long bellow. That's kind of upsetting.
Understood. I don't know what to make of that.
Okay.
So how wide and deep is the river from my perception?
And the battle
Wait,
map
that's
is a little
good.
accurate in the sense that I would say that like it's about like in the center it's probably maybe like 6 feet deep, but most of these like squares it's around 5 feet deep.
I just fly.
Thinning out a
can.
little bit towards the edge.
Not everyone else.
That's true, but I can always
Moritar
fly.
would actively be. Sorry, go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Because I know if we need to get a better visualization of where we are, I can fly around.
Well,
Moritar
river's
would
in
not
front
be
of
walking
us.
in the water. They would be on the very edge. They would not be stepping in.
I was more thinking the river's in front of us, and that's what we currently have to pass, not we have to look around. Was my thought. Is
this not just the giant river?
we need to get past the river?
Or get to the other side, or
Yeah.
travel in one direction, or the other on the river. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I guess you can't see the. Well, sorry.
I can
Sardonyx,
possibly
you would
this
see a bit of
outward.
ruin over here.
Yeah. Mhm.
And also, these are cliff sides, I should mention.
So do we try to?
Also, oh, one last thing is also the path you went down did go pretty farther down. Did the elevation went down significantly as you went down that path? I should mention that as well. Sorry for going off. Please continue.
I wasn't saying anything with Sardonyx.
Oh, I thought Sardonyx said okay. Either way,
That
do you
is
guys
cool.
do you guys try to part the river, or do you guys try to swim in the river in one direction or the other? The flow is going this direction.
Moritar, do you have the ability to cast Water Walk? And that's something you'll have to look at, Ian, because I don't know.
Okay. I wish he did it. I'm gonna have to have a thing where like everyone will get like 2 boom points if like Moritar like does his like roll 20, maybe puts his content on roll 20.
Do you not have access
It's
to it
not
on?
D&D Beyond though.
Yeah, don't you?
I do have access to it on D&D Beyond, and Victorian also needs to do that.
I think you need to just kind of lay the law down a little bit. You can use D&D Beyond, but
Yeah.
you have to fill out your basic shit on roll 20. Your spells, your rolls.
Yeah, I mean he has some.
Literally what
yeah,
I
think
did. I put all my stuff into roll 20.
I just use roll 20. It's perfectly fine. I don't understand why people are so against it.
Because they're like, oh, I have to do it manually. It's like, no, a lot of the basic spells you can just drag in. But like, I don't know. I think it's dumb. Yeah, at this point, like, you've had so many sessions, you could just do it one day. It's not that hard. Okay, spells. Let's see. Let's see if he's water. I don't think he does, but let's see.
Honestly, it would make sense because he is a
no.
fire dude, and like he can't be in water, so I assumed he would.
Yeah, is water walking 3rd level?
It is in fact their level.
Mhm.
That's why
He had
artificers
sending,
are
and I
half
think-
caster.
Yeah, they don't have. Their only 3rd level is
Right,
sending.
right,
I think it's from a
right.
sending stone.
Right.
No, I do not.
I'd forgotten about the fact that they're half caster. Okay. They have a ring of water walk.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh.
that. Because
Do they?
I'm positive that they do. It came up at some point. I'm so positive of that. I
Water
could have
pigment,
dreamed it. It's
fly,
realistically.
Powerful resistance. Ring of water walking. They do.
Okay, cool. I did remember properly. They do have a ring of
Okay.
water walk. Wait, does that let them
they
just
were-
free cast it, or is that a
Well,
self
while
use?
wearing this ring, you could stand on and move across any liquid
Okay, it's
surface.
not.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
they're
a
going to
spell.
then
It's not a spell.
awkwardly start to step on the water, and they hate it. They don't like it, but they do it, and they get to the other side and they cling to like the fucking the cliff side and kind of climb it, moving just in one direction, just trying to figure
Could
out
I
which way you guys wanted to.
possibly wait? Could I possibly? Here's the gist. Could I possibly like just fly to them, ask them for the ring, give it to one of them, so like everyone can just cross over? Or can I
Attunement.
even carry people over? How strong am I?
That would require attunement, so that would not
I'm-
work.
Huh?
You have to attune to the ring to be able to walk on
Ah.
water,
Okay.
which would be an
And
hour
I
per
roll a
person.
strength check to see if I can do this.
I was literally about to ask if she could carry Norlis across.
I can see I am not strong.
Sardonyx, what's your strength? So like, I generally consider like a winged character can. I don't know if Victorian could very well. Most people, because they're a fairy, and they're pretty.
Mhm.
They're like size class small at largest.
My
But
strength.
you, what's your
Mhm.
strength? Because like, I'm saying I'm typically thinking you could carry like a wizard or someone across, or someone who
have
doesn't have a
10 in strength. Can I roll a strength check?
10's
Yes,
normal,
I'd
10's
allow you to do it as a
average.
strength check. Within the context that you're probably not getting Abaddon across, but you could probably get Nornalis. if you did okay.
Realistically, Abaddon would be easier than Nornalis.
Why?
Because Nornalis is 6
Does
foot.
Nornalis have more stuff than
Nornalis
Abaddon?
is 7'3" and 220 pounds.
Oh, yeah, but I am not.
Yes, but Abaddon has like more muscle mass.
He's
and
like
therefore,
5'7" and like
is
a
like-
$140. I think
Is
it's
he 5'7"?
it's in character posting. Let me
I
scroll
thought he's
up.
5'10". It's like 5'10" or
Where
something.
is he?
It's like
Abaddon,
not.
Abaddon.
It's not 5'7".
Okay, no,
he was, like,
I'm wrong.
not
I'm wrong.
Short. He
He's-
wasn't as tall.
Yeah, no, he's 5'10" and 200 pounds. Okay, so we're just about the same. And weight wise.
Yeah, albeit Abaddon, the idea is I would view it. I kind of would view in addition to like circumstances. Just he's like Abaddon would just be like a beefier dude.
Yeah.
Quick question. How wide is this river?
25
So
feet.
it would be accurate to the like the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm-
like yeah, like around 25 feet or so.
okay. All
25
right.
feet 30.
How far can you guys jump?
Because keep in mind, you guys could try to swim it. It doesn't seem to have too harsh of a pull. But it's not, eh. Also, one last thing I should mention is towards the edge on each thing, there is enough space for you to more comfortably walk on the edge. So you could like, as in on the edge of the waters, if there is, it's not quite 5 feet deep. It's more like maybe 2 to 3 feet deep, and you could probably walk along the edge.
I rolled a 9. I do not.
But in
think I
terms
can
of
lift
crossing the
guys.
river, you'd have to actually swim or fly or something. So you very awkwardly kind of move Nornalis. You're not doing well. It's not a strategy you like. It's very iffy. I would like you to roll strength saving throw right now. Sardonyx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, halfway through, it's getting really hard to carry. Do a strength saving throw.
Okay. Let's go.
You just barely keep on, but it's not looking good. You finally get to the edge and you just have to drop him. How far in the sky were you flying?
With how much they were struggling, probably not too far.
I would like to right above the water, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
don't-
splash in a little bit. You don't take any damage in Norlis, but it's not a comfortable fall.
Understood.
You managed to get on your feet just barely. You almost fell. But you're
Do I
there.
try this again with Abaddon?
Well,
is heavier than
let's
Abaddon.
pause
Abaddon
and see
could
what
swim
Abaddon
or
has to
just walk
say.
it.
Let's pause and see.
Abaddon could probably walk and swim. Wait, is Abaddon here?
Abaddon is here.
Yeah, I
What's
can
going
swim job.
on? Hello, friend.
Woo!
Good to see
Victoria
you.
getting back. Yay!
Good to
Okay,
see you.
okay.
Let
I'm
us
so
catch
happy.
you up.
This is great.
Let me catch you up real
This is
fast.
gonna be an actual session.
Victorion.
I was gonna say we should end in 5 minutes, but we're not doing that now.
Victorion, when they joined the group or joined the call after getting home-ish, kind of, immediately dashed off in the direction Issa was without saying anything to anyone or asking anyone to come along, so they went off completely on their own. Claire Cardine chased after them,
Claire followed them. Yeah,
but we did
and they're
not.
currently in a bad situation.
Abaddon is currently holding on to Ace's lantern. Abaddon, Moritar,
Well,
Normalist,
wait,
and
I do want to just confirm on that. Sardonyx asked if they could. Who do we end up having that do? Because you say Abaddon, but Sardonyx.
It would make more sense to give it to Abaddon
pick it
because
up.
Abaddon knew Ace better than Sardonyx, so that would probably.
Mhm.
We're operating.
guess
we're operating
yeah.
under the assumption Ace is still here. Ace wouldn't want to be held by a random stranger.
Yeah.
So Abaddon is currently holding on to Ace's lantern. He hasn't come out for reasons unknown to us. And we just went further down the cavern because Victorian ran off and Normalist had no intention on chasing him when.
As do I.
So we proceeded further underground to get out of the Salamander and Mage's area. And currently we're in the process. We're standing in front of a river. That's where you are right now. And there's a ruin in front of us. Moritar used his water walkway ring to walk across the water. Sardonyx just carried Normalist over, so because he didn't want to get into the water if he didn't have to. And Abaddon is currently at the bank of the water. What does Abaddon do? Do you just swim across, or do you ask for Sardonyx to help you fly across?
I fucking book it. I swim across at max speed. But before we continue, can I take 2 minutes to quickly grab my snackies and my drink because I am very thirsty and I'm confused as to where I am.
Yes, that is reasonable. Go ahead, man.
That's fine.
Wait, are we going to short rest here, or are we just going to continue along?
I don't know yet.
It's
We
up
don't
to
know.
you because if you want a short rest here, as in literal positions right now, I guess you could. But if you want to like take like 20 seconds to either, I guess even here would be better. But if you could even move up, I would say you would be able to notice there's a heightened position you could climb. The point is you are in a position where you'd be like, at best, like standing in 2 feet of water.
Can I just
for the most
possibly
part.
drink a potion?
You could,
Yeah, you
but
could
that
drink
might
water.
be a
You-
waste.
By the way, you guys could
I have
do a short
10
rest
health
literally
points.
right here. I'm just saying that you could move a little bit more, maybe a more advantageous position.
Yeah.
Why am
Like
I
you could
here?
climb
I
up
can
to
fly.
this position or over here.
They
Okay.
can climb. I ain't climbing shit.
Okay. So you see, okay.
Roll a natural
Wait,
20 on
Norris, can you
climbing.
climb?
I just rolled a natural 20 on a strength check. I'm like, how?
that's great.
I wonder.
Really?
I wonder how good I'm going to do.
So yeah.
So yeah,
Wait, I think falls under athletics though.
well, no, there's still a natural 20, and it's 20 flat because I have no
Ooh.
add-on to strength saving throws or anything. So
Right.
plus 0, so
Okay,
20
I'm gonna
on roll.
say Moritar is gonna try to climb up. If he gets a nat, he's gonna he gets a 16. He's okay.
All right.
And he's gonna climb up over on this end, and would point out there seems to be some type of entrance over here.
All right.
On Sardonyx's end, you saw a statue
yeah,
of sorts
I was
right
thinking.
here, and also a bunch of like window-like structure, like as in open areas you could see within some type of crypt of some kind.
Wait, what did you say this is?
A statue of a
Okay.
cloaked individual. They've kind of changed originally from it, and from the if you look more like onto her face, it's well carved, and they appear to be a bearded man, wielding a sword. And underneath like the cloak, you can kind of see armor and whatnot. But keep in mind, it's all statue, either made of stone or marble or something.
Okay.
Additionally, if you
Sardonyx
want
is
to
very
identify it,
intelligent
you can
with
do a religion
history.
check.
So
Yeah, you can do a religion check or history.
But
I'd say
you
either
asked
or.
me to
Religion.
do a religion check is crazy.
Yeah.
Religion or history?
Okay, so
28.
you people know the meme of when you get up too fast and you see a picture of someone's dashboard, just all the lights are blinking.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had that. I got up too fast and nearly fainted. I got to my snacks and nearly pissed my pants.
Oh.
God.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled a 28.
So, okay, could you? Okay, this is one of those things where I don't know why I told you, and or I think it makes more sense from like a religion check, but you can, if you want to also do that, but I'll give you a history thing. You know, historically, the people of this region have have worshipped associated gods at Gresshelm, and this clearly is I was gonna say Cord. No, Tyr. This is Tyr. But so like from religion, it's Tyr, but from history, that this statue is pretty old. It doesn't look like it was built here. It looks like it must have been moved to this position. It looks like people may have forgotten about this statue. It seems the change may be pushed to kind of keep it in place. And you also know the fact that this statue most likely was either has almost certainly moved around a bit, as in based off the craftsmanship of this and the fact that it's cord. This is almost certainly in the temple of that cord. What was your question?
It's based on like okay, wait, hold on. Okay.
Let's get.
Um,
I was gonna get to more of a historical specific, like the specifics in a second.
So like, no, you.
If you're trying to actually talk, you're not coming through. I don't know if you're stuttering or you're just breaking up.
Yeah, it's to me it sounds like you're taking your time to figure out
Yes,
what
yes.
you're
Breaking up. I am breaking.
Oh,
Okay.
No, I was breaking up really bad.
Okay.
But I was basically going to ask, the stone that I would know about. I can write stuff into that, correct?
yes, you can kind of like that
Okay.
stone you're connected to. You can kind of in your mind connect to, and kind of write to. I believe the mechanics of it. I think you could do it only during like short rest. But the idea is you can kind of like think about that in your mind, and then when it comes to like a short or long rest, you can kind of imply that knowledge. I mean, like, yes, this statue's here and stuff like that. Or, however, in terms of just gaining from, you can
Okay,
also
that is all.
gain from that stone. I think without being there. I think I don't recall the specifics on that. However, the main point is you've seen that stone before, and you've read a lot of stuff from that. So if you want to recall specifics from that, you could, yeah. And that would be within that context, and also the other stuff. My point is this stone, this statue, was almost certainly previously in the city of Vetnor, like above, not Vetnor, sorry, Vetberg, likely in the Temple of Tyr. Sorry, not the Temple of Tyr, likely the Temple of Vetnor, and possibly the other places. But also, you're almost certain that it was moved at one point to Gress, to the city of Gress, as in the capital of Gresshelm. Of note, this statue is a little weird because it's cloaked. It's a statue of the god of Tyr, the god of war, Tyr. I mean, it's more than just war, but that's one of the big things. But they are kind of shrouded, which is a little eerie, it gives a different flair than some of the more glorious depictions of the individual. Maybe more darkened look, or more of a recognition of the repression it is associated with may not be one of the light. It may not be the most more complicated type of circumstance, as in, if he's the god of war and also of justice, it being cloaked may kind of be a less heroic view of that per se. Maybe a more stoic look. And finally, this is just the sword he's grasping is made of stone. Oh shit! Really?
No, come on.
I was gonna okay. I'll just say it anyway. It could be assumed that the stone sword represents Tyrfling. Okay, yeah, you're back. The last thing I was gonna say is the stone sword they're wielding would represent Tyrfling, the sword you guys are looking for.
Nice.
Okay. Moritar would climb a little bit here, and you guys would see him kind of move onto a platform and hear the steps of him moving onto more solid ground.
Okay. Also, I think Avalon said they were going to use their full swim speed to swim across.
Yeah,
As
I'd
they
say
say
we swim
here.
across. Yeah. If you swim across
Okay.
Abaddon, would you then climb up or what?
Yeah.
Okay. And Nornalus, would you kind of stay in place, or would you climb a direction towards like Mortar? Or would you try to fizzle your way into one of those windows? It looks like a tight squeeze, but you might be able to do it.
No, if the group's going that way, I'd be going that way too.
Okay. Alright.
My goal currently, out of character, just so people understand, Nornalist wants to do... He moved forward down the paths to get to somewhere safer away from that area, and now he sees a ruin. Ruins mean there's walls, and walls mean safer shelter for a rest. So he wants to get to a location within this area with 2 or 3 walls at his back so that they can take a rest. That is his current working goal.
Okay.
I think we can rest right here.
Based on your and I'll place you right here. I'm sorry, but based on your previous perception check, you didn't hear anything in this space. You don't like you kind of knew this. You didn't hear anything to indicate there's anything moving around here, albeit this likely connects to something above ground because you did hear the echoes of a troll, or like it sounded like a deep not growl. How to describe it? Like a roar, or what was the term I used? Like a bellow of sorts. However, the area you're in seems relatively safe and quiet. With the sound, and you currently don't hear as much of that right now. You can kind of hear slight echoes of stuff going on above ground, but it's hard to make out specifics.
Did everyone already wait? So are we short resting?
Yeah, are you guys short resting? And I say you could kind of move about this area to some degree in short rest, or you could just stay really close to each other if you want.
What are you saying, Sardonyx?
No, I was asking if we are short resting here.
I know, what did you say after that? I heard you talking.
I feel like I might have murdered to myself. I am having a lot of Discord connectivity issues right now.
Gotcha.
So everything is very choppy.
Gotcha, okay. It wouldn't hurt to push a little deeper. Or we could just sit down here. I'm fine with that. Abaddon, do you just want to...
Yeah, I'm fine with that as well.
Catch our breath here?
I think that would be smart.
Give me 10 minutes and I can throw up another dome to protect us while we rest.
That would be nice. I'm about to collapse.
Right. So Nornalus spends the next 11 minutes, 10 plus 1, to ritual cast Leomode's tiny hut.
Okay.
Does anything happen within those next 11 minutes is the important thing to ask.
You hear, let me see. We're still gonna get that done. Okay, I kicked Ace, by the way. That's something I was gonna do anyway, but I just did this one. You don't... nothing direct, but what's your passive perception?
Mine? Not very good.
Yeah.
11.
I have a passive wisdom perception of 14.
Okay. I'd say that you would, kind of like... further down the river, you, hear, something? Like, it sounds like something's kind of moving along the river, but that's towards, I think, the latter edge of that, 10-minute thing.
Okay.
But it's unclear if it's something Lord swimming up, or you're not sure.
Okay. So do I successfully
But either
cast
way,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Also, there's a you're pretty high up from the river at this point. You're a good like 50 feet, I would say. Like, I mean, I know maybe it's a hefty climb, but yeah, 50 feet from the like the river, the river, not the bottom of the river, but like where the water is. Yeah.
By the way, just quick meta question.
Yeah.
What disadvantages do I get at free exhaustion?
Oh
Give
boy.
me-
Are
Give
you
me a-
already at that?
Give me a moment, I can tell
I
you.
spent
Whoa.
I've
We had a
spent all my
discussion
wages.
a while ago that
You
we're gonna
have
have a different system instead. Let me find that.
by raw. You have disadvantage on ability checks 1. Your speed is
Okay.
halved 2.
Oh,
Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws 3.
whoa, fuck yeah!
So
I
I had a different rule system we wanted to use. I talked about a long while. I'm gonna find it really quickly. Okay, let's see. We can switch where's bad? Gets some frenzy. I think it'd be okay doing instead of having you strip, getting level exhaustion when you're raging, you do a DC 10 con save. Then the next time it happens, a DC save goes up by 3. This resetting by a long rest. Let me see if I wrote that down in a better format. Here's the ability I wrote. Oh wait, that's not that. Did I write something down? Shit, I don't see it. Okay, do you want to just do it by raw, or did you want the half? I'm trying to figure out if the thing I wrote all of that while ago is half baked or not. Let's see.
let's do it. Let's do it raw now.
Because there was a reason why I wouldn't just throw you in raw. Because this is a reason this is considered the worst subclass in D&D. Because of how harsh that is. Yeah. So what I was considering doing instead is like instead of you strip, get a level exhaustion in your range, and you do a DC Constitution save to see if you get the exhaustion. And then for each time you have to do that, the DC would go up by 3. Here I can put it in here. Are you fine with that, or would you prefer to do it by raw? Because this is something we had decided on, but I think we had kind of forgotten about.
I mean, if you have it, then we can do that. Because free exhaustion is fucking rough.
You know what 4 is?
Hit me.
Your hit point maximum is halved. 5, your speed is reduced to 0. 6,
Okay.
you die.
Oh hell, I'm checking in death's door. Fuck.
Okay, here we go. Instead of I'll have to rewrite this a little bit better. Let's see. Determine if you take exhaustion. Okay, so instead, when was the first time you would have taken exhaustion?
I think like 2 sessions before this.
Was that said? Okay, so do a DC 10 Constitution save, and then do it for the next time, and then do it for the next time. I'm sorry.
Okay, well it's 18 on both.
Okay, so we're good on that.
24.
Okay, so all 3 you're fine. The idea is it would be the first time it would have been a DC 10, the second time would be a DC 13, and next time would be a DC 16. For each time you do it. It goes at 3. This was setting during a long rest. This change is something I am pretty. We can discuss a little later, but I would like to set that in stone, because otherwise I feel like it's setting you up in a situation where the more you use your ability, the quicker you kind of die in a way that some people don't find fun. Albeit, if you want to stick with the standard, you can.
Right now I'm good. Right now I'm more than happy to stick with that.
Okay.
I
Is everyone else fine with that, by the way, or do you guys feel like that's kind of cheap?
We can revisit it later. I wasn't fully paying
Okay,
attention
yeah, we can.
because I was...
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
you're
I wrote
perfectly
it down.
fine. Abaddon, why'd you roll a d8?
What? Why did they roll a d8?
Listen to, oh, my bad, it's a D6.
For what?
For Song of Rest.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rolling the wrong hit dice, which is why I'm like, you're a barbarian. That should be a D12. What are you doing? That's why I was questioning it.
Nah, don't worry.
So we have a Liam's tiny hut around us. I use my hit dice to restore myself to maximum, in addition to Sardonyx's Song of Rest. And I use my Arcane Recovery feature to regain a single 4th level spell slot.
How much would I need to... If I'm doing this, I would probably have to use 2. I would see. Let's see. That's 1 though.
Ian, while we're in this state of interim, you might want to just roll hit dice for Moritar.
Yeah.
And make sure you add his constitution to each roll.
Let's see if he was keeping up with his health.
No.
Yeah, actually, I'll just do it on roll 20. Yeah, actually, no, I can do it on D. Well, I'll do the rolls on D&D Beyond. If I can find the hit die. Where the hell's the hit die on D&D Beyond?
This will be just below temporary hit points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right next to successes and failures. Death saves. It should just be the standard character.
I'm blind. No. I don't see. Where is all that segment?
In
oh
the
my
middle
god.
top. Armor class,
middle
initiative,
top.
speed.
I see initiative, armor class.
Yeah, hit point maximum speed. Right under that. Then under that is temporary hit points. Then under that is hit dice and death saves. That's a standard character sheet.
Oh, I see hit points, heal. Oh boy, maybe it's a different format. So right underneath the hit points, there's like conditions and defenses.
Oh my goodness.
To the left of like hit
he's
point
on.
inspiration.
He's on D&D Beyond. On D&D Beyond, you just have to hit short rest.
Is there a short rest button? Oh no, I see that. I see that. There we go. But, yeah, I was looking at D&D Beyond. Okay, yeah. So take short rest. Okay. Yay, we did that. Confirm. I don't know if that was meaningful or whatever, but let me see if the roll did that do a roll on roll 20. I don't think that did. Okay, because I don't know what I would. We'll hit die.
Question: if you roll over your max HP, does it
just max? Just max.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
it does too much.
Okay. Da. Oh.
I was out.
I know I tried calling you several times.
Yeah, that shit does not work. That shit does not work on me.
Okay, he's not up to full, but he's like free health under full health. Okay, that's good. And he used up all his tipper hit dice.
Did you roll a Song of Rest?
What was that? With D6 or D8?
Oh, 1d6.
D6.
Okay.
Wait, are you sure, Sardonyx? You're full bard, right?
I'm not. If I'm a full bard, yeah.
Like you're 7 levels of bard?
Yes.
Okay, at level 9 it goes up. I thought you might have already had your...
I did...
No, I thought that happened earlier. That's on me. I misremembered.
I wish it did. I really wish it did.
Yeah. I thought it happened in line with inspiration, but I was very incorrect.
Okay.
I could have chosen this time to attune to my Staff of Charming, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. A bard with command. We're going to love this.
Mhm. Okay, so as you guys are doing that, do a
Do you
I would
want
like you
to?
to do
Do you want to pause and
a
bring Victorion
perception.
back in for their part,
I don't
or
know if they're home yet.
they said at them because they're charging their
Yeah,
phone or
if they
whatever?
needed.
Just a thought. It's fine if you don't want to. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
to be clear, I messaged them a couple minutes, like 5 minutes ago.
Jesus. Alrighty.
Wait, let's see. Wait, he's gonna follow? What is he gonna do? What?
Oh. All right. What are we going to do now?
Okay. Oh, okay. In 8 minutes I can.
Hello. Bye.
Okay, so I sent them some stuff, and they'll be in here real soon. Um, back to you guys. Did you want to wait 8 minutes, or did you want to just discuss some things now? Okay. I mean, just had a couple questions for you to figure out what direction you were heading. Well, the idea is that you would you would follow a tunnel and be basically face to face with, like, they'd be walking towards you and you would be walking towards them. That was the whole bit. That's why it was kind of a sudden place to end. That's why it was spooky. Uh, we can do that once you get home. We can set up that combat. And figure, or if that's a combat, we can figure that maybe you just talking to them. Okay. So I'll wait. We'll wait to get back. Okay. So back to you guys. Um, who has a passive perception over like 13?
I do.
Okay. You hear something amongst the water is getting kind of closer, like something large is kind of dredging along the water, kind of fighting against the current, going northward along the river, coming closer and closer to you guys.
Oh, God. Wait.
You
So I'm
don't.
judging that. It's something very large. I don't know what it is. Well, I guess I could just adjust the glue. Do you guys hear that?
No, hear what?
It sounds like something's coming through the waters. It sounds large.
It's probably.
I
Don't worry.
Continue
I
peek
can
over the
possibly
edge, and
take a look.
you can peek over the edge and yes, look. I don't have the best eyes down here.
As it continues, it kind of sounds like it's bipedal, because it sounds like it's like each foot is raising from the water and mashing down. It doesn't sound like it's multiple feet or if it's swimming. It doesn't sound quite like that. It's definitely something that's mostly out of the water.
Is that?
At this point, Abaddon would sort of start paying attention, and I would like
Like,
to see
right.
if I can find out what it is.
Wait, it's I faintly see something. Hold on. Don't make any risky moves. It looks huge from this distance. A a giant? No, that must be a colossus.
Or... So you see around. Wait, let me just. It's You see a giant who has to be somewhere at least 15 feet tall, probably close to maybe like 17 or 18 feet tall, around that. Dredged through the water. It's looks like it could be female. It's unclear though. It's definitely kind of like androgynous, as in more so. It's not clearly hyper masculine, as it doesn't have, let's say, like clearly chiseled abs that are visible. So I more get at because of, but it's like it's either way, it's still a giant, and it's not something. My point is, it's not like it's not something that's very obviously like a man or like woman giant. It's androgynous, but it's also not clearly more masculine. Is the main point. At least like vaguely. That's like for like the first like half a second guesstimate. In the sense that it's not, I guess it's got visible pecs. That's really about it. It has a face that has like some incisions on it. Kind of, it's unclear if it's like maybe some type of like facial carving or who knows what, but it's intricate and at least well kind of it's something. It also appears to have earrings of some kind and a pelt of some kind of animal that is absolutely drenched. They continue kind of moving forward, and then suddenly stop and look in your direction.
Abaddon sort of instinctively puts a hand in front of Sardonyx, sort of shooing them behind him.
Hello?
Can you speak giant?
It says giant.
Hello?
Hello?
I could respond. Hello?
Hello? Wait, you speak giant as well?
I do.
Shit.
You'll slowly learn. Yeah, you'll slowly learn that Sardonyx has a lot more in common with your character than you thought. It'll be fun.
Sure.
But ooh, that's a hint. Okay, but they look. Hello. Where is the dragon?
Which one?
The dragon?
Yes.
Which one, my friend?
Do you mean which is? I didn't. Ulnak Sans. That is its name.
I do not know of a dragon with that name.
I was in the understanding that one of the routes is guarded by a dragon, and if you do not touch it with a guard, you can merely walk past and jump. I had to climb a waterfall from the far deep to get here. I am traversing. I am traveling.
We're doing the same, friend.
Not, I see. I thought you may know. I'm in the assumption that if I continue up to this river until it is no longer navigable by me, I need to. There's at the end of the Undercity, or the whatever that may be, that great continuous catacomb. If I head that way, which I'm in the understanding it was either. I think at the end of a river, it should be towards my right, towards the east. but I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you knew. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I'm Cindy.
Abaddon.
I'm sorry, Onyx.
Ah. You must be of the... Your wings are of interest. I haven't gazed upon something such as that in some time. I smell brimstone, but not that of the hells. Or the abyss, but that of fire. Why have you brought that here?
Sorry, bro, what?
And she points, or they point, well, yeah, let's say she points to, Moritar.
Oh.
Who is inside a dome and invisible.
Oh yeah, I guess she, sorry.
Yeah,
Well, I will say something in that sphere. Wait. Can people smell things that are inside
That's
the
a
dome?
great question. I'm gonna have to look that
You
one
know, I
up.
don't know. I know they can't see. I think they can hear, but can they smell?
Yeah, I'm assuming they could smell. I mean, if they can't, but I'd like to see rules.
Smells are
ruling on
carried by objects, and since I want to say no.
Well, maybe residual just in the area.
Okay. In that case, if I can't smell it, then ignore that statement. Okay, I'll start again. Question. Do you have allies in that sphere?
Our allies are varied and we don't know all of their stories.
What?
Yeah, I'm also
Oh.
confused, huh? what
I-
was that Abaddon?
I like that statement. I'm gonna give you an inspiration for that because it's enjoyable. I understand. I've been in situations similar. I do not know the stories of all those I care for or associate with, either. But I persist. I just wish to know if you had allies in that orb. Yes or no?
Are those two gonna answer?
I'm considering right now because I don't.
We do not.
I do not mean you harm.
Abaddon just sort of gives a solemn nod like, yeah, we do.
Okay, I just wanted to know. I have other purposes. I hope to possibly meet another of my kind, which I may traverse by happenstance as I go through this high elevation area. But how do I put this? Do you know of Zench?
Say.
Do you know of Zench?
Wait. Was he the guy who we met last session?
So you didn't meet Zench. Oh no! Oh wait. I thought you were serious for a second. Okay. No, you didn't meet Zench last session. Wait, are you serious? I don't know if you're serious or not. I don't know.
I am because I know
So you've heard the name Zench before. Zench, I'll say Abaddon. I'll say you kind of. I'll say remember. I'll tell you. Sardonyx, you can do a history check.
Yeah, fuck you other guys.
So first Sardonyx, so I'll give Abaddon's like basic what you know, and then Sardonyx you do a history check, and I'll give you more knowledge. Zinch is a Zoligo, which is a type of this is psychic parasitic worm. You have met, or at least you've had two different circumstances. One, you ended up depetrifying a Goliath druid, which was being controlled by one, and it was killed. And the other time you saw one, it was kind of we didn't see it, but it was why the Moose Knight was kind of acting really strange, and they later explained that they had one inside of them that was conflicted And and that's why they were very weird and like kind of you basically gave you their axe at one point because they kind of they realized their motives were kind of being swapped around because they initially intended to betray Dorak, but then they kind of as they got to your group kind of weirdly shifted, and that's because of like some mage and or Dorak themselves had assumedly done something to the worm, or maybe they can, or the worm was something related to that, but they definitely used the worm in some way, and that's what they were getting at. Back to the point, you rolled a 20 history manifest. Zinch is some consider it to be the leader of Vizalago, others consider it to be in a different position. Either way, Zinch is considered to be one of history's most intensive serial killers, and is considered to be like one of the most wanted creatures or individuals or people currently alive. Their bounty is unimaginably high.
And that's one of their allies?
No,
Or
no.
are they
That is an enemy they mentioned. Do you know of Zinch?
okay?
They didn't specify if they're an ally or not.
Okay.
You also
I
know
know
that
of-
Zinch has a history in the last couple hundred years, maybe the last 4 to 500 years. It fucked with the Soul Quench clan in terms of specifically someone named Clamdar, and killed most of their children and their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren, and it caused
Oh.
Clamdar to go from this like kind of jokey person amongst this like the Soul Quench because their name's a Clamdar, haha, funny, to this darkened, extremely direct and malicious person, which is still a good way, and like they fight for justice in theory, but they became carved out by vengeance, and are also considered to be one of the strongest barbarians on the planet. Either way, Zinch. The other thing to know about Zinch is they have a sister named Zelganth, which is to some extent also has some weird history, but is more so considered to be a positive figure, albeit more in a recent argumentation. Some people view that person as being more positive and not like, yes, they may have done some iffy stuff in the past, but they are actively trying to stop this, versus Zinch is continuing their onslaught. So do you know of Zinch?
I do know of Sinch. Can't say that I've seen them.
They have caused strife to my people, but Zinch tends to like to form people, build them up through their acts of horror, as in some of in the sea. I know of the story of the Clamdar, but also there are ones before them and ones after. I believe that in the surface realms, they have started this process with another. And according to this, those who see the the threads of fate, and those whom are higher amongst our people in terms of understanding things, believes their target has been a wizard. Do you know of this?
Not for saying, but what I'm getting the gist of is that you are an enemy of Zinch, correct?
I despise that creature, but I will not push myself to genocidal lengths to go against them like some have. If you do not know, the Zalagos are not inherently evil. They are people like you and I. But because of the misdeeds of this person, some have sought to prevent the Zalago from performing any forms of activity, therefore via their removal, or more so in other cases, their jarring and collection. Either way, I just wish to know if you knew anything. I have one other detail, but I don't know how accurate it is.
Sure. Say what you must.
Their target is of a race, not elves, but something similar, but more, I guess, maybe similar linguistically, but their root, that race, they aren't, it's not quite a Goliath. It's like a Goliath, but more within the grasp of the natural realm in a spiritual and behavioral sense. Struggling with, I don't know what the race is called. Does that make sense to you?
More or less.
Spiritual.
Do you know what I'm referring to? I do not know the name of the race.
Would anyone know the name of the race?
It wouldn't be Fearbolgs, would it?
Wait, can it? So it can't hear of that?
No, you can. You can hear.
Could you?
Yeah, you can hear.
I do not know the name. Could you describe them to me? I've seen images of what they look like through mind and body, and know of their stories.
I can show you what they look like. Are you certain you don't intend us any harm? Were I to drop this barrier?
I do not intend you any harm. Can you stick your face out, or can you not even do that?
No.
Ooh.
Can I insight check him, her, them?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, big one.
Oh, that's a decent roll. Insight. Oh right, I don't have any pluses. Insight 15. I don't have pluses to damn near anything that's not straight intelligence. So I rolled a 15 on insight check. Do I believe them to be truthful that they do not mean us any harm?
Yeah, they don't seem to mean you any harm. Albeit it's like if certain situations change, like it's possible that they may look at you and be like, oh no, but like based on the current circumstances, there's no reason for you to believe they mean you any harm. As in,
Gotcha.
they don't know what's behind here. It might be that maybe, like, let's say, like, they don't know, like, you had an orange devil with you. They might be like, oh, you're vengeful. But, like, based off their current understanding of you, you don't have any reason to believe they are going to, like, attack you or anything. If anything, they're actively being very friendly.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but I dropped the fucking spell.
No, don't drop the berry.
Why?
Oh God.
What?
You can't
Keep
use
your
it well.
head up.
People, if other people come down from the stairs, you might be kind of screwed. But who knows? I'll say they look at you. And they also look past you and see
Yep.
Ortar.
I had a feeling about that one.
That's interesting. Very much so. I do not know when Verbolg it is. I am fearful that the mechanisms that they set may affect such a person as I described. Be wary if you know one like that.
Abaddon, you're not sleeping, are you?
No.
Okay,
No.
I was worried I heard snoring. I was trying to nip it in the bud.
Oh. Will do.
Go on.
However, we should get going pretty soon, no?
Yes,
Yeah, we need
yes,
to
I
get
do
going.
believe so.
Oh, where are you heading?
We're following the friend.
Down.
Okay. Oh, down. I thought you might be going up, but I could be wrong. Okay,
No.
down. Well. Oh, by the way, while you're there, you do have reason to believe this does go up. The area you're
Yeah.
currently in. I know.
Oh, we're gonna.
But I would like you guys can do like a history or maybe insight check to guesstimate where that would lead, given your position.
How much do you want me to history this thing?
Oh boy. Yeah,
27.
you would get that based off of position and also other stuff like based on like your understandings of the tunnels. You don't know like all the specifics, but this assumedly these underground this is most likely an underground portion of the Paladinary of Tyr. Meaning, you guys are down deep, and the river as it goes farther down goes most likely goes under the ocean. Meaning, and this person said they climbed up a waterfall, so that means they're from the fully from the deep portion of the Underdark. They also then they look to you. Do you want? You seem pleasant, all of you. Would you like me to carry you? Wait, we say down. What do we wait? When you said you wanted down, did you mean like I could carry you down, but I'm going north, not down the path of a river.
I meant in like a vertical sense, like further underground.
Well, okay, well, further underground compared to your current circumstance, or just in general beyond that? Because the waterfall I climbed up goes deep down if you're heading that way. Otherwise, I'm intending to move by what I believe to be catacombs, and then by that dragon, and then I shall continue forth back into the Underdark through a different route.
Do you know what type of dragon that is?
I do not know the specifics, but I was in the understanding that it may once have been black, or maybe
does that
metallic
sound
of
like
some
the
kind,
dragon
but it no longer was.
Does that sound like the dragon in which Victorian identified like a black or shadow dragon beneath?
Yeah, and then they would have said, but it's different now. It's shadowy. That's what I know.
Yes. There's a good chance that what we're looking for may quite be in the dragon's hoard. So if that's the way you are going and you are confident in that direction,
well,
it could make sense to go with you, yes. If
I would say so, amicable. But if you wish to steal from its hoard, that could be problematic. We giants and dragons have a storied history. I do not wish to continue the violence.
Doesn't need to be
stealing from it would only cause such.
It could be trade. We have items of worth too.
If you say so, but I'm in the understanding that it was designated to do such for some deal, and that it will not budge. I don't know the specifics, but I don't think it will want to trade what it guards, but I do not know. I could be wrong. But you must certainly have something great to trade.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either way,
out of character, I don't know what everyone's items are. Norlis is a fucking wizard. He doesn't get items.
And you missed out on unless like Ace comes out, or maybe I have a plan for things, by the way. With that, they had like 2 ancient weapons, so you know.
Yeah.
What kind of stack?
Yeah. Okay. But I asked, if I'm heading upriver, would you like me to carry some of you?
I don't know. You're quite large, and I'm truly frightened of you.
You're frightened of me? Why?
Because you're quite large. It's as simple as that, frankly.
I was in the understanding that Furbolgs was derived from giants. That was my understanding. Why fear what you once were linked to?
Because I'm cowardly.
Not cowardice, I'm being real.
Huh? What'd you say?
You said because you're cowardly?
I am. I'm in a place I can't see well, with people I don't know too well, talking to a giant I don't know at all. This is scary.
If I was in the opposite circumstance, it was in the dreamlands of love, I think I would understand. I understand that that place has limitless ceiling, and I would be frightened by that. So I can understand your position. From being in an area that possesses ceiling,
Yes,
that is not limitless.
I cannot see in the dark neither. It's quite crippling.
I could. Hold on.
You did not come through fully. I don't know what you said. Amethyst. Alrighty. Good talk.
Okay, some minutes have passed.
Oh.
Victorian, are you back on? Are you on keyboard? Sorry, are you not on your
They are
PC now?
deafened because they hate all of us.
Oh,
Not actually, but I wanted to say that. They are currently deafened, so you'd have to ping them. I don't know why they decided to just tune out of the session entirely, but they did.
well, no, for a bit they weren't. They hadn't quite gotten here, but yeah. I may have gone a bit long. I was gonna like they were giving me a couple minutes. I may have like forgotten. Thought maybe they thought I forgot them or something. But battle my all for you guys burn down if they respond.
So what is the art thing? Are we checking out this? Oh, that is not what I want.
They had asked if they wanted you to
Are we
wanted
checking
to
out
carry
this
you.
tower, or are we going the giants?
Assumedly, you guys are going up river but that's up to you. At least Norlists seem to indicate they want to do that. Albeit,
Do we have any other information about where the sword might be, other than assuming the likelihood is it's in the dragon sword?
you had some indication it was like at the end of like the catacombs of Vetnor. I think the another giant may have told you. I think that was the
Okay.
case. And that yeah. Also, I will mention. Actually, I'll type this in the.
Because at this moment, I feel like the party doesn't actually know which way they need to be going, and we're just
I don't
kind
know
of.
about that. I mean,
The players
I
of the characters themselves.
I
aren't
did have briefly. I did have a Norpharaoh, but I should have probably kept that. Yeah. Let's see.
Yes, but I have not identified that. That is something that Sardonyx identified, and I'm not aware.
Yeah. I guess I didn't share that.
Nope.
But did you? Okay.
Yep. I had that realization as well, but then I realized I rolled really shittily, so I don't actually know what this place is.
Sardonyx, you just kind of kept the information you learned from your recent history check to yourself, correct?
Yeah, no
Abaddon
reason
rolled
to
a history. I
share
didn't
it.
realize that either. What did Abaddon roll? Trying to remember. With a 15 Abaddon, but by the way, Abaddon, did you roll history about the ruins you were in?
Yeah. Wasn't it supposed to?
Oh yeah, you can. So you would have gotten the idea that these most likely, and this is you're not as certain as other people on this, but based off like a map you saw earlier, and given the fact that like if this goes up and you did hear stuff, and you do know that like if you heard stuff, it must be somewhere where there was like combat happening on the street or in somewhere. You probably it's not unlikely that you'd be in like the deep basement of a Palinary tier. As in like given the fact that this looks like some type of like more like somewhat like pseudo religious like deep area that has like bodies stored and whatnot, but doesn't based off like the path you've taken, the fact that you believed yourself to be kind of farther south in a lot of other things, at least it feels that way. It would be understandable. It's possible, and also based on the when Claire Cardini did show you a map and circled a bunch of like different locations that she felt were like entrances to the underground. She was a little unsure about this location, but if this location would be, it would have been this, or it possibly could have been like the underground of maybe the like Beard Barrel Tavern, but it seems unlikely. Just because the idea of a tavern having this kind of structure beneath it seems a bit odd. But you were an inn that had a similar type thing, so who knows?
Okay. Okay.
Also, did anyone take up the Cindy on her offer? Also, Cindy is spelled an S-I-N-D-I. Not the normal way.
What's the setting? Are we going, or did we want to?
Okay. I was going to. Yeah, I had Jade.
Are you waiting to see if Victoria responds?
No, we're responding.
To be clear, yeah, if I have to, I could like sometime this week do the Victorian segment. But let's see.
Because as it stands now, they're an hour behind us. Whatever they do, like we spend an hour here resting.
Yeah. Yeah. Femboy Dragon. When did they bring up Femboy Dragon? Okay.
I think that was when you were talking about the androgynousness of Cindy.
Maybe.
And I think they just heard that.
Thought it was a dragon. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Also, the main reason I brought that up is I had another token I was considering using it. That was like the normal 5e giant, stone giant, which like is like looks like oh god, they stylize it in like a way that looks like they're like hyper masculine, and they have like a I think a full-on stalactite as a club or whatnot. So I want to describe him as being like more not feminine, but more androgynous looking, and I get kind of a little awkward thing. Either way, I'm gonna add them in here one last time.
Okay, wait.
Okay, so now
meta question real quick.
Yeah.
Do we know which way Victorian went, or are we just guessing?
You know which way she went. You don't know how to connect up to them. You guys didn't go her way, so you'd have to retrace your steps, which would which would not be going through the up the river. Albeit, it's possible that there's an assumption that assumedly it would possibly meet up. Albeit, you don't know. It's also possible like it would have like done a turn or something. Most likely, you're in the assumption that like there's probably another passageway to the like where you want to get besides just going upriver. I mean, that's what at least that makes sense. and therefore assumedly you'd meet up with her. But sorry, not her, him. But that's, you know, if they ended up going certain routes, so you don't actually know. It's just kind of a Mount Hope. So who got on the shoulders and/or hand of the giant? Otherwise, you guys are swimming. It probably would pick up Moritar, I think, and then look at Moritar and question. Maybe use Moritar as a torch. Okay. I'm going to continue traveling. Are you ready?
What do you say?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Alright then. Let's get to it.
So they begin to travel up. Let me make sure. Yeah. They travel upward. And they keep going for a while. The river gets a little bit thinner and a little more awkward. And you start to go by a passageway where on the sides, like there's more areas, like the kind of cliff opens up and there's more side area for walking, which if you guys are swimming or kind of trotting through the water behind, or you no longer need to as much. In addition, there's a lot of abnormally large crabs about this area, as well as some, you know, man-sized, or maybe like, I would say almost horse-sized glowing mushrooms. At least at largest. The mushrooms of this variety that are much smaller, just the largest of these appear to be horse-sized or so. Which you see like, you know, like one or two, and the rest are relatively smaller. And the crabs that you see are around like, you also see crabs that are around like the size of small dogs, kind of moving about this area. It seems to be that these crabs don't mostly attend to like their own habits. They don't seem to be like rushing after you, turning to look at you or whatnot. They seem to just be more pecking at their own. Do you try to stop around this area, or do you just kind of let the giant keep walking?
I'll keep walking.
Okay. Did Victorian leave?
No, I
Yeah.
disconnected them actually because
Oh.
they can rejoin when they're actually here. They're gonna be just to be
Yeah.
deaf and muted. At least we know they're
I
here
feel-
the next time
I'll
they're
blame-
in. You know.
I'll blame myself for it. And also, sometime this week I'll try to get the their circumstance. I feel that they made a choice that I kind of set them up to that made sense in like before we actually start the session, but now it ended up being kind of a crappy circumstance. As in the idea that the initial idea was that they would run and come back. Not that they would actually kind of, well, doing it in real time would cause different outcomes. Either way, you move upstream, and then I will be putting your characters down in a place I believe so. Put your characters down here. Let me get the giant and everything. I'll start putting down some of you. I'll put down the giant in a second. Yeah, that's current group of 4. And the stone giant. And I'll put them down here. So you guys kind of come up to an area that's very interesting. There appears to be a bit of ruin, and it looks like a stair that through time has become a small waterfall. That leads up to like more of a river, and then seems to connect to something over here, which seems to be some type of like old stone, likely that catacomb I mentioned, but you're not fully sure. Farther upstream, you hear like chattering and clickering. That sounds vaguely familiar. Do a Yeah, I'd say that eventually they move up the stair and just place more aside. But
Sorry.
do a perception check. Anyone?
Not 20. Minus one. That's...
The voices you hear and the chammering. It sounds like Zlamu and the rest of the Fire Newts.
Yo! My little homies!
It sounds like it's just upriver by a little bit, around like maybe like 100 feet away. And I don't want to keep going for too long. How long would people want to go? Because I feel we could stop right now, or we could keep going. But I'd like to try to get in contact with Victorian quickly.
Yo!
Whatever you want to do.
Yay!
Dude, I'm
Fate
fine.
happened! It worked! The magic
no way.
of Jesus, it happened! Woohoo! Okay, Victorian, you're here! Yay!
What is up, my G?
Hello?
I don't.
Almost.
You don't what? The Jesus bit was a bit. I'm not a Christian. It's okay. Hello?
Wind.
Victorian, can you hear us?
Okay.
Okay. I guess maybe there's internet issues. Maybe that's what happened. Can you hear us? Can you hear me, Victorian? Hello?
My G?
Can you hear me?
God dang it.
Maybe they have their like headset turned down really low or something. You're not coming up on Discord at all. It's not showing any. I can hear you now. Yay!
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Can you? Okay, good. Yay. Okay. So Victorian, you are currently an hour behind the party because they did a short rest. So, in your circumstance, I started to get it ready up the little battle map of sorts. So ready for that. What did you intend to go out doing now that you're face to face with the other fellow?
Also, it's the cable. Okay, perfect. Anyway, sorry. Cable and the mic. But you know, sorry, parental units happened, and then when I joined, the cable and the mic apparently is finicky, which is so lovely. Anyway, hi.
Are you having to like twist it around your fingers to make sure it works?
Yeah, I got it. It's fine.
Okay, I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, I mainly have it with chargers.
Yeah, I need to get a new microphone. It's fine. Anyway, hello.
Okay.
I love being an hour behind the party. Love it. Cool.
Yeah.
Time shenanigans.
So you are now, which by the way, after this circumstance, you may get up to where the party is, depending on circumstances. Actually, I have a good. Well, assuming you don't die. Where's the thing?
Yeah, I probably will die here. I'm face to face with them.
Okay, yeah. So you see the two fellows. Garconia's with you, and you are face to face with them. They didn't expect to see you so soon. They're kind of surprised. Neither has this person has the axe kind of on their back, and they're wielding a glaive.
I can't see anything.
This person's
You're not on the right map for the party.
I see. Point taken. I know. I didn't put it on their map. I was just down here. I don't have dynamic lighting or anything on this map.
Okay,
Can you
there we
see?
go. Cool, that's fine. Yes.
Okay. And also, ignore some of the like weird stuff. Just assume this is a flat plane.
Got it.
Albeit assume the walls are walls.
Okay.
They're
But I can still
basically
see
the idea is
them.
they're both wielding pole arms. Is the point? Yes.
I can
And
still see them.
yes, and they have a little pouch that they seem to have put the egg in, and it's being held from this one.
This from that one?
Yes.
Yo, it'd be so crazy. You know what would be so really insane?
What?
So crazy. 2 sharpshooter shots would be so crazy.
At the egg or no?
At this one. The one
Oh
holding the
boy.
egg.
Okay. Let me just okay. So roll that, and I guess we're doing initiative. Is everyone fine
Yep.
with that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, go ahead.
At the end of this, depending on how long this goes, at the end we may just do boom point.
Oh! That's not. Does this count as surprise?
That's where I've been iffy on. I think that
If I'd say
'Cause
yes,
I think
only
both
because
parties
they
may
weren't
be
expecting
surprised.
it.
Oh, okay.
they weren't
Cool,
expecting
never
you,
mind.
but you weren't expecting them either.
That's
No,
fair.
but
Okay,
like,
fine. Then
Victoria
that doesn't
unheard
Wait,
count.
them.
I guess.
wait, were you? Wait, were you? That's the thing.
Victoria
You may
unheard
have
them.
been.
Yeah, because I
well,
heard them,
Victoria-
right?
Yeah, I guess yeah, you did hear them. Point taken. But also, I think you probably could have. Let's see. Guesstimate the route, maybe. Did you just roll? I didn't just get rid of your initiative. No, you get 5. Okay.
Yeah, 5 initiative.
Oh boy, 5. Okay, and then I'll roll freeze. Let's see. Cool.
Does what we spoke about apply here? Or am I still normal?
Do you? I would say that for the sake of things, we can just say you're still on your previous subclass, and you haven't got the new one unless you want it to be hunter. Otherwise, I'll just do things. as,
I'm
like,
chill with it being hunter.
Okay, but you're gonna have to make, as in that would be in this moment, like right now. You need to just
Yes.
know.
Yes. No. Cool.
Okay.
Yes. It is. Thankfully, it's one button press for me. I got you.
Okay. Okay. So let me just. Okay, what are these called?
Are they considered within 5 feet of each other?
I'm trying to find the stat block I was using for them. Yes.
They're within
yeah,
5
they
feet
are.
of each
Yes,
other?
yes, they are. Yeah.
Yay, hunter. Coolio. Okay. Cool.
Oh, come on. What is it? Where's the thing I'm looking for? There we go. Yay. Okay, we're good. Yay, I got it. Okay, good.
Cool.
Now I can.
Are you gonna roll
this.
initiative for
Okay.
them? Cool.
So I'm just searching for that.
Okay.
Yes, I'm doing it right now. Yay! I just took me a second to. Where did it go?
Hopefully
right
they're
here,
not
just loading up.
ranged at
Okay.
all. Fingers crossed they're not
Oh,
ranged.
they might. We'll see. I'll put on a battle music in a second. Okay. Why is it not doing the turn order it's should do? Okay. Well, that one rolled not great. Okay, let's see what this one rolls. Oh, I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay.
It's like
Okay. So you have a surprise round. You and Claire Cardine. So you would go and also Claire would go at the same time. Claire would kind of rush ahead, I would say. And do your attacks. But ye.
Okay, hello. Oh, one of them rolled lower than me?
Yeah.
What's Claire doing?
They're going to move up and dash to get right up to them.
Oh,
That's what they're doing that's what they're doing for their surprise round.
okay. I see the vision. Oh, so they wait. Oh, wait. So they get a surprise round, but I don't.
No, you and Claire get a surprise round.
Cool. Awesome. Got it. Okay.
That's
So
what you're doing your shots in, yeah.
Yes. So 2 sharpshooter shots. Oh, that's not great. On that one, both of those probably miss. And then I'm using Horde Breaker, which is the hunter thing, or one of the hunter things. Well, rather the one that I picked for hunter. To make another sharpshooter shot, and hoping that it works. If the dice like me on that one. So the first 2 are this one, and the last one is that one.
Yeah. So, let's see if those hit. We have
I know one of those doesn't hit.
these
'cause
guys
it's a
are
natural one.
both in pretty hefty armor.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, this one's in like they're both in what is functionally plate mail. Or more little they're definitely in plate mail, both of them. This one may be slightly. This can maybe argue maybe some type of breastplate, but this one's definitely plate mail. So is your ally. You get. Let's see. I'm not. So that's a 5.
Yeah, which
So
is
I
a
had to say
natural
a
one, so that
10.
make
So a
doesn't hit.
10,
Does not
5 and
hit.
19. Which one did the 19 hit? This one?
It was that one.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, coolio. 22 piercing damage.
Yeah, that looks like that hurt a bit. They kind of back up and fuck. You kind of getting your arrow, mashing it through their armor a bit. Okay. Now, so Claire, you went, and now it's back up to the top of a turn. And then this person kind of moves forward. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they're going to cast. Wait. Oh no, I can't do that as a thing. Okay. They're going to cast command.
Oh?
Pointing it towards you. Commanding you to drop your weapon. So I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Heard. Oh, no, that's not good.
The wisdom saving throw is a DC 13.
Yeah, no. That's not good.
You! Why do you meddle in what we took? Just leave it be. Ah! Okay, Claire is going to try to deal with this person, whom Claire had initially kind of seen when you guys first met Claire on the beach of sorts. Who left? By the way, if anyone needs to leave, just let me know. They'll probably be back. Remember, guys, after this combat, we'll probably be ending, and they'll do blue points. We might do a little bit past that just to get people up in the loop, but we'll end probably around that time. But yeah. But yeah, the point is if you recall, Claire having seen this person, and Claire had, when you guys initially had encountered the Bear Knight, Claire was very clear that she was very iffy on that person, and clearly, you guys when initially saw the Bear Knight, they were managed to take down like 2 trolls by their own, fairly confidently with the axe, which you're not wielding right now. Either way, Claire goes to use her great sword against that person. Twice. Hitting the first time. Doing a little bit of damage.
They got farther away from each other. I'm upset.
Victorion, it's your turn. Your bow is on the ground, and these 2 fellows look rather spooky.
Great. I'm assuming it's a full action to pick it back up.
Is it? Does someone here know? I think it's a yeah, I believe it is. Sardonyx, do you know? Sardonyx, you here? I think Norlis would have an answer. I don't know if Abaddon. I don't think Abaddon knows. Because it's. I believe it's. I don't. Let's see. I think it's an action.
It is considered one of your. It is considered your free action for that turn.
Ooh. Okay, so you
Perfect.
can.
Neat, fun. I pick up my weapon, and I fire 2 more sharpshooters. This is the one. This is the one holding the egg, right?
Yes, they have the egg in a little pouch. Yeah, but they're wielding a 2-hand weapon.
That's fair. Fun.
And I should mention the pouch is like has its little flap not over it, and the egg is large enough that it's kind of sticking out of the pouch. But the pouch has a scary face on it.
Intriguing. So fun. How high up is the ceiling?
It's about the ceiling is only in this area. I would say is only like 10 feet high.
Ah, dang. No fun. I guess it's 2 more
this is meant to be like a tight passageway. Actually, I would say that probably the borders of the passageway would probably be more like this. I want to make it relatively tight.
Okay. Lovely. Very fun. Very, very concerning. Use my last spell slot to heal myself. How do we feel about 2 more sharpshooter shots? Why not? Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. That is a 17 and 11. Where's that one?
Okay, so a 17 misses just barely, and 11 misses.
Fun. Okay. Neato.
Is that your turn?
Most likely, I will. I will back up to here.
Okay. So the Bear Knight lashes out several attacks towards Claire, and luckily they all missed. Didn't roll very well. That's back to this fellow's turn. And they seem relatively angry. And they look to you. And they move a bit closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And keep on, this is a, by the way, do you have dark vision?
No.
I would say, okay, you know what? I'll say that. I'll say there would be a glowing
carrying
mushroom.
a glowing egg around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's that. And we can say the mushrooms a little glowy too. Whatever. That works too. Some glowy mushrooms.
Cool.
Okay. So they kind of like present the pouch, and then kind of show the like the lid of the pouch, and it's clearly. It kind of looks like a bag of holding, but different. Like it has a more gruesome look. Leave, or I'll push it fully inside, and I'll see if it ends up in the another world. We'll see. We'll risk it. Ugh. That sounds a little weird, but yeah.
Oh, that's not. You're 35 feet away from me. Would that be a grapple check to grab the egg, though?
And then they're going to, I would say, they're going to kind of emit like an aspect of dread of sorts. And I need you to roll a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw as they kind of look at you menacingly as they have this like iron mask of sorts.
That's crazy. That's a 12.
Okay. They have oh boy. You are frightened for 1 minute. If a frightened creature target ends its turn more than 30 feet away from the blackguard, the target can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. This might be
Yay.
what I don't know if you wouldn't. You might be able to run away though. Claire looks kind of uncertain and seems to try to come back and give you like help. 30. And then tries to like grab a little knife out of her pouch to throw at this person, and it misses. And the bear fellow got an opportunity attack, which does manage to hit Claire, which ends up doing a lot more damage than she thought, albeit it doesn't do quite too much to her certain resistances. But it slashes her pretty nastily in the upper shoulder, mashing through her in like like an area of her armor where there's like a mild crevice you could slash into.
Okay.
It's your turn. You are frightened. And you, let me just see. But wait, you if a frightened creature ends its turn within more than 30 feet away from a blackguard, the target can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Great. Lovely. I can't move closer to you, can I?
Wait. Let me just check something. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to. I screwed it up. This was supposed to be one thing closer. I'm sorry. I thought they were 30 feet.
What'd you say?
I just moved it into the correct position. It was supposed to be 1 feet, one space closer to you.
Oh, lovely. So I'm no longer okay. So you're 30 feet from all of these places. I'd have to back off slightly.
It's the goofiest thing. Let's see.
But I'm within 30 feet of it, right?
Yeah, you're just barely within 30 feet of the thing. I can extend the
And
map out.
I see the egg.
Yes. He hasn't like
the
yeah.
Egg considered an object.
Yes, I'd say I guess. I mean, it could be a creature, it could be an object.
I'm using my once
a
per
magic
long
item.
rest use of enlarge reduce, and I'm casting enlarge on the egg.
Oh boy, how big does it? So the egg is currently what,
Doubles
like
in
the size of? Did we already decide it was like 2 to 3 feet or something, or like 2 feet or a foot?
Yeah, it's
How
like
big did
the
we
same
decide the
height
egg
as
is?
me.
Oh, so it's big. Okay. For some reason, I kind of imagined it as being like a bigger ostrich egg when it was on the like Drake Issa, but I guess it is a bit larger. No, but we just Oh, well, I thought it was about the same size as you when you're in like tiny form or whatever, or like a foot tall, but you're normally like 3 feet
Is
or
it
something,
just
right?
when I'm reduced?
I
In that case, it would grow to the same height as me. It doubles in size. And its weight is
I think
multiplied
that's
by
where we're
8.
going. Yeah, I guess normally it was like a foot high, and now this is much bigger. So
Okay.
it spews out of the bag. Let's see. And let's see if that does anything. Okay, now you can move farther back if you need be. And yeah, so the egg is now like I would say falls out and onto the side, and it doesn't seem to take any damage from this.
And then I back up slightly and I end my turn.
Okay.
Actually, wait, never mind. I'll wait till next turn.
Okay. Bear Knight's gonna move a bit closer. Fine. 30. And is going to attack this fellow. Boop, boop. And it seems to have several slashing attacks towards this fellow, which does not look good, at all. They are spewing blood, basically. Not
The first one or Claire?
the person being attacked is being like slashed in such a way that they're kind of blood spewing from them a little bit. Four. They're not doing well at all. They look pretty bad. This person now is going to try to move back up to your position.
Also, I didn't get to make my wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you didn't. So you do that. Wait.
Okay, that is a 20, so I'm no longer frightened.
Oh yeah, you moved 1 foot away from it, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Or 5 feet.
Okay, so now you've saved it. Okay. Now we're going to try to move up and deal a few 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and they have a reach weapon.
Ooh, they do. That's
Yeah,
so
they have
fun.
yeah, they both have glades. Yeah. Okay. So they hit their first attack. Wait, this is a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay. And immediately after they hit with the attack roll, we're going to force you into doing a DC 13 Concentration saving throw.
That's a 13.
Okay.
I also need to know what the damage is.
God.
So that means you succeed. Oh, if you get 13, you succeed. Okay. Like shadowy energy comes from the glaive, but nothing but you managed to kind of push past whatever it would have caused to you. Then they kind of try to bash you again for in terms of the damage. The damage is 14 slashing and 3 necrotic. Then they attack you 2 more times. One for 18, and for 20, so both those hits. So the damage for the first one of these is 11 slashing and 8 necrotic.
I'm down, and then
the
whatever
next
damage he deals after that is.
Oh fuck! Really? Oh no!
Yes.
It's
And
9
where is
slashing
he?
and 6 necrotic.
Cool.
Oh, but
is
you
that
had a
considered
chance
one
to
damage source or
succeed
2?
here. It's I guess it's a glaive that deals both bows. So I assume.
Okay, so just one
Yeah.
failure. Cool,
Yeah.
lovely. Lovely. Okay, cool.
Yeah, these are tough fellows that I wasn't actually intending you to fight alone, but it happened. But
It's valid. The party didn't know
Yeah.
what it was doing.
I just hope
I
I
don't think the
didn't.
party
I
saw you,
didn't.
so.
I hope I didn't like make it seem like what I had in mind initially was very different than you going off on your own. As in, one idea is like the idea of you. I just wanted to make it clear that if you went off on your own, didn't want to make it seem like it was a super safe thing. That's all I wanted to get off. Make clear. Okay. Claire is going to try to help you out, but she's not doing well herself.
Which is valid.
She's gonna hope they miss with their next attack, and she's going to try to, like, dash to your location to try to at least do something. Well, let's see if they, Yeah, and they miss, so luckily they can go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. They have a dash. 35, 50. And they're gonna stand in between you and the fellow and try to hope if they can push them back or do something, albeit that they can't easily, like. Oh wait, is using a healing what was it, a healing kit or whatever it's called. That's not a bonus action, is it? It's a
That's
to
probably,
stabilize
that's
you.
a stabilize and it's an action.
Yeah.
That'd be an
it's an
action, wouldn't it?
action.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Okay. Okay, that's the end of her turn. Victorion, do a death save.
Woo! Woo! Or whatever here. Woo! Cool.
Okay.
Lovely. Scary. Lovely.
Okay, Bavaria's gonna move over here and put its hand on the egg, and slide out its axe and kind of like, you know, hold it against the egg and then look at you. And sorry, look at not you. You're down. Still, they're gonna look at Claire. Leave
if I
us
had a-
be.
If I was awake and I had a bonus
sorry.
action.
Leave us be. Also, that thing about where I said like that. Okay, the other piece of dialogue I had earlier was really like cheesy, and I'm happy people don't remember that. Okay, good. But yeah, he adds his axe towards that. Then he kind of slides it. As in he takes basically he drops his glaive and has his axe out now, and has it close to the egg, which is pretty glowy, and also it's shaking slightly.
The egg?
Yeah, it's shaking slightly now.
Oh.
Okay.
Isa's having a fun time in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe she's about to hatch.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Scream.
Hopefully bad things don't happen. Okay. This guy looks rather, they're playing it nice, really. They're telling you to go away, but they're also gonna, do that by force if you don't do shit. And Claire Cardine doesn't look like she's backing off. She's trying to defend your position. So they miss the first attack. They miss their next attack, but they hit the final attack and slash deep into Claire and slice her head off.
No!
Oh!
What the fuck?
That's not...
Claire seemed to have been, like, someone who had some skill, but definitely
So
not
I have
of the
gotten
skill of
Claire
this person.
killed. Lovely. Phantasmic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. This person took more damage than, like, I intended for them to have, like, a decent amount of health, but not that much health. And these guys went through that person's health faster than I thought. Okay.
Happens.
Claire is going to try to... I'm gonna give them deaths... Actually, you know what? Fuck it, yeah. They have weird shit going on. We can do that. I'll let... who wants to participate? Someone roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That is not what I wanted to do.
Okay. Ooh.
I rolled a D. Oh.
Blood from their, like, neck starts to, like, move and constrict
I am not.
in a way that doesn't look like it's just flowing out. It looks weird, but kind of slows down a bit. But it looks weird. Like, you also remember she's like a dampier with some weird connections, but it's like the blood was flowing for half a second in a way that was non-normal. Like it was like almost like a fluid on its own. Victoria, do a death save.
Don't tell me.
What? Do a death save.
Okay, you're good, sort of. The egg starts to. Okay, quick question, meta question.
Yes.
Victorian, you were in your previous subclass. What would you get at 8th level?
You mean at 7th?
Anything? Yeah. Would you get anything at 8th
Isa
level?
would grow in size. She'd be medium. She'd be able to fly.
Okay.
I think it's equal to her walk speed, and then her attacks would deal additional damage equal to 1d6 cold.
How many boom points do you have?
I have 10 of those.
Okay. I'll allow you to spend all 10 of your boom points, and I'd like you to roll a 1d100.
You got it.
I'll murder this fucking.
Oh, that's not.
What'd you roll?
That's a 5 on a d100.
Trust me, the lower it is, the better.
That is something I have said in the past, so I will stick to that when it comes to this weird shit. But yeah, that is actually the case. The egg
that is
flashes. like a bright blue, causing the Bear Knight and this fellow to be incapacitated for 1 turn. Additionally, you gain 15 health. You're now up with 15 health, and you now have your briefing with hunters over. Now you return to your subclass. Issa is now present. The egg is seemingly gone, and we can discuss about some additional abilities Issa will have. There's wait, are we class
Says
medium only?
large.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say they have that. You can choose. Do you want Issa to be medium or large in this circumstance? It is your will because you're attuned to the egg.
I'd say large.
Okay,
Oh.
they are large in this moment. This is a particular ability you have due to it being an ancient weapon, which now is a living, fully breathing like ancient weapon.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Albeit not as which has a lot room to grow even further. And do you other option? Do you wish to heal anyone else?
Claire, I believe.
Claire may be dead or might not be dead. You don't know, because you see
Well-
her. You see her. You were currently out. Her head's missing, like on the floor, but her
I'd
blood
like to
is
make the attempt.
moving really weird. Yeah. Okay. Roll a. I'm gonna for the case of this weird circumstance. I'll give you the choice of rolling a 1d100 or doing a medicine check with different outcomes for how you go about it.
Oh, this is gonna be awful. I'm gonna do a medicine check.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Guys, we need to cross our fingers.
if you're nat
we
one, they
need
might
to.
not-
Oh, yeah,
They-
that's a 2.
They they don't. If they were just, since they're missing a head, but they also have some unique stuff going on, like it's a little higher than that. But they still have a chance maybe to survive, just not
Okay,
that
they're
much.
still alive.
But it seems to help it a little bit. Like you see their bodies start to like flow of energy, but it's not keeping in well. The Bear Knight can't move. They're stunned, and the Issa is right behind them.
Okay.
Yeah. Same with this fellow. Claire is going to try to do his thing. Sardonyx, would you like to roll another d20?
I didn't roll the first one, but I can sure roll this
Oh,
one.
I thought you rolled it. Oh, okay. That's okay. You see, finally, they're like a tendril of blood sputes out, grabs their head, and zoops it back on. The healing that Issa had works.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Oh my
not
gosh, my heart.
now.
My heart.
That circumstance is something that is not just maybe like is that a thing vampires can do? You aren't sure.
That's
imply
not
something else.
normal.
That might imply something else beyond just that. And they're not really even a full vampire, they're a Dhampir. What that might be, I'll allow you to maybe do an Arcana Arcana check later. Or unless you want to do it now.
Not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
We'll
Victorion,
talk.
they're prone, but they're like alive. Victorion, your turn.
That's so great. Issa is 35 feet away from me when I do that. Victorion is jumping for joy, and immediately I can do this. Okay, cool. Immediately moving around, careful to avoid opportunity attacks. To here, Issa is now within 30 feet of me, correct?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank God, Infuse strikes back. Yay, I'm so happy. I will be doing, maybe not sharpshooter shots. One sharpshooter, one normal towards, this one right here. Towards this one right here. That has just hurt Claire. Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So that's a normal longbow for 22 towards that one, which I assume hits. And then I'm gonna have Issa use her infused strikes, which is here. And so that's another 2 points of cold damage. So it is 7 points in total. Yeah. There's such a low damage for me.
Okay.
7 points of damage from me? Criminal. What is that on that roll?
How
Is that a
dare
natural one?
So yeah, but what?
Yeah, that's a natural one on the. Ew. Sorry, continue.
Okay, so 22 does hit, and that did. Oh, you roll awful. Holy shit. Okay. And that was to this fellow.
Yes.
Surprised you got that bad. How did you? How did you beat like?
I rolled a 1 on the d8.
Why does it show it's a Z? Oh boy. Okay. I get. Wait, I understand. Okay. Wait, no, you shouldn't be getting any
Boy.
negative damage from that though. Why
It's
is
not
it?
negative. It is
Oh, not
5.
negative. Okay. Well, look to be. From my end, it's like 5 plus 0. Oh, so it's 4
It says
equals
5
1
plus
plus.
7 for me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Wait. Okay.
5 plus 2.
What?
Flabbergasted.
What is that 1d0? That is confusing.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, is that your turn?
Yes. 1d0. Where do you see a 1d0?
Hold on. 'Cause
Oh no, it's Issa's. Issa goes at your same turn as well. Or did Issa already go?
Oh no, that was Issa's reaction. You're so right. Issa has a turn now. That's right. She's alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want? So we mechanically actually? Do we roll for that? It's not just at the end of your turn.
What's not the end of my turn?
Because because one of the other things is if it isn't, I'll allow you have it be. By the way.
Well, I just have to give my bonus action to her, and I don't have anything to use my bonus action for, so she can have
Okay.
my bonus action. So, zoom. Let's. Oh wait, I didn't mean to remove her. Let's go chomp on this one.
Okay.
She can still only attack once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still just one attack. Let's let her do her thing. Oh, that's not good. It's very not good. Issa doesn't know how to hit things.
Okay. But that might not matter too. Okay. There's another ability this has. Now that it's hatched. The fellow is going to try to hit it with the axe. See, it hits.
+3. Oh no, it's 3 plus my proficiency bonus to hit. No, it's just plus my proficiency. No, never mind. That the syntax is weird. It is just +3. It's just my proficiency bonus to hit.
Issa, but because the weapon he has is the axe, which is an ancient weapon, and Issa
No, it is +3 plus proficiency bonus to hit, so it should be +6. And it
would
didn't.
you like?
I've never known that.
Issa is. By the way, just my question: does normally Issa have their own not response action? What do you call it?
Reaction.
Reaction.
But
Do
that
they have their
reaction
own
was
reactions?
already used for infused strikes. So that's what added my 1d6.
So and that's not their. That's okay. That's Oh shit. That's not your. So that's their reaction.
That's
not
her
yours,
reaction.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, crap. I will say in the future, they can use their reaction to do something special if they're attacked by an ancient weapon.
Ooh. Okay. Very fun. Very cool.
Okay, but either way, they're hit by that, and it's not good. It seems to actually cause them some significant harm. With one of these misses, but the other does. First to hit for 9 slashing and 7 necrotic.
9 slashing and 7 necrotic to Issa.
How much health does Issa have?
35.
Okay. And
9
then
slashing.
oh no, this one missed. Yeah, that was the only one that hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 7 necrotic.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, she's on 19.
Okay. Okay. This person's going to.
Efficient.
Let's see. This person's going to cast command onto, I think, Claire to drop her weapon. Let's see if that happens. Claire actually does drop her weapon, and then he backs up a little bit. And they can't do an opportunity attack, well, they don't do too much. In terms of her weapon, so they end up just not doing opportunity attack, and they move up to this position right here. Then Claire's going to use her turn to. Who has something in the background?
Victoria.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah. Hi. Okay. Now it's Claire's turn. We're going to pick up their blade, and they're going to kind of look to you and look around. Somtos thank thee. Skincrawl Peterson, I owe you one. And then is going to move forward and try to lash out a bit of attacks towards this person. And 2 of those hit. Dealing some decent damage to the fellow. However, these fellows still look relatively dangerous to deal with. You've gotten the upper hand, but you don't know for sure if you can actually beat them. That being said, you've definitely in a better position than you were a couple turns ago. Victorion, your turn.
Okay, so basically what I'm being told is I've survived this long, now run away.
If you wish to. You could. It's possible, like with bad luck on their end, you could beat them.
I'm
They're
going
they're
to...
definitely tanky. You could also test out that reaction maybe if you get a chance. It's up to you though, depending on how things go.
We're gonna stay here just a teensy bit amount of time longer, simply because I need to get that one away from Claire. So we're gonna do 2 more sharpshooter shots on that one. Issa's not gonna be using her reaction to help if one of these hits. That one's really bad. That one's equally bad. Neither of those hit. Cool. Bonus action goes to Issa. Issa is going to start making the move to start trying to get to Claire, but she's gonna remain still kind of close. So she's gonna be like, oh, she's large. She's here. Or like here, if she can get there.
Okay. And she's attacking this person?
I'd say she's probably attacking. Yeah, probably attacking the one that's on Claire.
Okay. And is that for the? Also, obviously, your sharpshooter attacks have missed.
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Okay. You roll the attack for Issa?
Yes. I'm trying to find it because I made a custom action and the action is not showing up. Okay, I'll just roll a d20 plus 6. Advanced rolling. 1d20 plus 6. Oh!
Okay.
Jim. Okay, I see the vision there. And then the 2d6 plus 3.
Down.
Cool, so that's 10 damage. And then 3 of that's piercing, and then... No. 6 of it's piercing, 4 of it's cold.
Okay. So, let's see. Okay. So
And I
the Bear
would've
Knight
gained resistance
is
to
then
cold
going
damage.
to try to sheave his axe at Issa once more. I'd like you to do a wisdom check or saving throw. Actually, it's up to you. Actually,
I
I
don't
guess
have
it's saving
proficiency
throw.
in wisdom saving throws for some reason.
For Issa.
Oh,
Oh,
Issa's wisdom?
yes.
Oh, she's a little cooked, but okay. Alright, guys,
And
believe in
also,
her.
a nat
Believe
20
in
will matter here, by the way.
Believe in
Oh boy.
Don't believe in her. She is
Okay.
not cooking. I said she
Oh
was cooked.
boy.
I said she was cooked. I told you
Uh,
she was cooked.
If you didn't use your boom points for all of that, I probably would have used this as an upper opportunity, because this is not wanting is maybe bad in this, but
It's over. It's so over.
Issa. Okay,
That
I'm not
one on a
saying this
saving throw
ability
is
goes
just a fail,
away,
though. That's
but
just a fail.
Issa briefly, for the circumstances, becomes smaller. You still have the
Oh.
ability to then you summon her again, but because of that, what you seen happen is when the axe hit, it looked like for a second the axe started to whittle out of his hands as if it was forming into Issa. But Issa couldn't quite do it, and it zapped back, and Issa's like body shaked and suddenly got smaller.
Oh
It's a medium size. However, meta-wise, you can still next time you summon her, you can get her, or actually, well, not next time, she can become larger again. Just for
Ooh,
meta-wise.
okay. I see the vision.
Just for a time, for at least like an hour or two, or maybe like at least a couple minutes, it's gonna be small. Just as a debuff or whatever you want to view that as from what that was. Okay. This person is going to try to look at you. Stand down, Nephelhelm, whatever you may be.
The egg is gone, by the way, right?
Yeah, the egg's gone.
Okay, cool.
There's shards, maybe little pieces, but the shards have like kind of turned into glitter and zooped away or whatever. Like they kind of formed into the light that healed you. Okay. And they're going to try to grapple Issa. But oh shit, I wanted them to fail. They got a 20. They're grappling Issa.
Oh my goodness. Hold
Okay.
on.
I'm gonna say by my way
check.
now, Issa as I'm gonna say through your bonus action. Actually, now they already operate in your bonus action. If you want, instead
That's
of
a strength
attacking,
check.
you can have Issa become large again if you wish.
Okay,
But that would be
cool.
instead of her attacking. And also, in the future, this would have been a lot cooler if I had prepared and had a different token for them, but we can discuss that in the future.
Okay, cool, bet.
I had a moment for Mortar a while back where I had a or actually, well, I think it was even for more. It was kind of Mortar, but half also with that volcano boss guy. But yeah, okay,
You know that chart of
oh,
we're
yes,
so
that's
back and like you know that chart
Let's
like
see.
graph.
We'll see. I know of actually I don't know of a we're so back chart. Let's see. Okay, this person got some hits in. They're doing actual damage. It looks like they're dealing more damage to this person than they initially thought. Victoria, on your turn.
Okay. Okay. It's in place of her attacking, right? Or to become large again?
Yeah.
Is she back to being smaller or is she medium now?
She's medium right now.
Oh, okay, so people can surround her. In that case, I'm gonna use my bonus action to let Issa go over, and she's gonna pick up Claire on her back, and is gonna
Or
start. moving.
she's grappled by this person.
Oh,
Remember?
she's grappled by this one.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So I'd have to make a contested grapple, I presume.
Yes.
And that would be your action.
Cool. I'll use an action to make a contested grapple then. Okay, cool. Where is straight companion? Da 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 da. Contested grapple. That's a 14.
Okay. They got 12.
Let's go. And then yeah, so it's gonna grip. Or I guess either is it just prying the hands off of Claire, or is it grabbing Claire from him?
It would be wait. Claire would be. Claire wasn't grappled him, huh? No, Issa was grappled, not Claire.
Oh,
I'm
Issa
confused.
was grappled. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Why would? Yeah. Why did you
Cool.
roll for Issa? Okay, whatever.
Well, I mean, Issa still had to make a contested grapple, right? To get out of it.
No, if Issa was grappled, not Claire.
Well, I mean, Issa still has to make a, or either way,
Grapple to
Issa's making a
ungrapple
grapple
someone.
check. Right.
I guess. Okay. I didn't realize grapple checks work that way. You can use a check to ungrapple someone that's grappled as a third party. I didn't realize you could do that.
It depends.
Okay.
But,
I'm
okay.
not being facetious about that. I actually don't know. But yeah.
That's
Okay.
okay.
It's Is that the end of your turn?
Well, so Issa just got herself ungrappled, right?
Yes.
That's her action. Can I then use my action to move Claire onto Issa's back?
Sure. You can push her,
Okay.
I guess.
Cool. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet of movement. And then that's moving Claire on the Issa's back. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. It's 20, so I guess I'll just only move 30 feet this turn. To slowly start backing away. I'm assuming Issa can't use her movement now that someone's been, or can't use her movement the same turn that someone's put on her back.
I don't know. I don't see why not. I mean,
Okay. Cool.
I'm a little tired right now, but I'll let it slide for now, and in the future we'll consider it, whatever. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you do it for this circumstance.
In that case, Issa is going to start running away. She's just going to take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
I can't move Claire. You have to move Claire. Okay. I think this is as far as she can get.
It was 12, so it missed assumedly.
Okay,
I assume her AC is greater than 12.
her AC is higher than mine. It's 17.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then she'd go 40 feet. So Issa's like gone. Just like Issa's off the map.
Okay.
Okay.
The Bear Knight sees that this person is more injured from Claire's attacks than would have thought, and they're not too bad, but they're not great. They have some nasty marks and like a big dent in their like faceplate, as in their like their metal mask of sorts. They like begin to constrict the mask in an unnatural way, like maybe it's magical or something, that forms a horrific frown. Keep in mind they look like this. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Ooh, okay, that's not.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, it's lower resolution than I would like it to be, but
I
it's
get
cool.
fireball, but it's cold damage at 11th level. That's stupid.
But the Bear Knight then grabs him and then uses his axe and taps it against his wrist 3 times. And then they just poof and disappear.
Ooh.
You
With
have so do you either stay in place, ready tech, or do you run?
I'm going to continue to run.
Okay.
I'm zooming.
So time
I have
passes.
35 feet of movement. East has 40.
You
but
manage to keep going down this path instead of going down the upper path you could have went. So you end up going farther east. This lends you to end up being in a different room. You kind of eventually travel through and find yourself in the set of companions which you aren't that familiar with, but you stood kind of outside with to some degree. The fire newts. As the party enters the stray, amongst the fire newts, they would also hear your voice. That's where we'll end the session.
Cool.
Where was the battle? Okay, okay. This is an awkward session. I think I said the cheesiest line I think I've ever said. Maybe cringy. I don't know. And then we could do blue points. Yeah. So who would like to go first? Also, I'm working off like 4 hours of sleep, so I apologize if it's been a little awkward.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yay. Okay.
Over, bro. Same here.
Okay. Who would like to go first? Otherwise, I'll assign someone.
I'll say Nornalist for helping us keep rules in check. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Keep what in check? Rolls?
Rules.
Okay. Well, when did they do that? Oh wait, for the But I believe he did something this session. I just can't think of it. It was oh the shit fuck, I can't remember what it was called.
You're on 4 hours of sleep, it's fine.
Okay. Or did you actually not do that? And this is like a misinterpretation on their end.
No, I popped in with
You
a few
said-
times. I don't
Okay,
remember
good.
perfectly what I said, but
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
a
Go
bit
ahead.
of a rules lawyer, and I try to keep things on track.
Yeah. Okay. Then we will have Abaddon go.
I can't really give one. It was a session all over the place. I will give one to Victorian because simply that fucking final goddamn heroics moment.
I
He
was
stuff
screaming.
evolving into Charizard.
It was screaming the entire time. I really thought I was dead. I was like, okay, it's over. It's so over.
No, that was fucking great.
Okay. Normalness, you go.
I do not have one to give. I was going to give one to Victorian for just the unilateral decision to run off from the party without second thought of their well-being, but I feel like Abaddon kind of touched on that with leading into the battle.
Okay. Sardonyx? If you have any give. Sardonyx, you hear? Amethyst.
Yeah,
Oh. Do you have
I
a boom
don't-
point you want to give or no?
I don't really have one.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna vanish because I still haven't made dinner and I was actively being fussed at.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you
Um,
guys so much. Had a fun session. Sorry for splitting off from the party. I love you all.
Adios.
I'm gonna give
This is so weird.
each of you one boom point for a very specific reason. This is a little awkward session. We just lost a party member for reasons that weren't great. Not bad. Not like it's not like it wasn't drama related or anything. But it was kind of sudden. I'm gonna be real. This session was gonna be a session kind of aimed towards their character too, which kind of sucks. I had plans kind of towards a different direction with that, but it ended up going this way. I was kind of hoping for waiting to do a Victorian session, whatever you want to call that, too. Which, as in, like, well, we didn't meet upper fairies, but we did do this. But yeah, for everyone kind of working together and kind of pushing through this little awkward session that I didn't think was. I was thinking we were gonna for different reasons, like Nornalist and Sardonyx kind of working with me early on, and then Abaddon waking up and Victorian getting on time. But yeah, which is not something I normally want to give, but just kind of for everyone kind of working together to have this session actually happen, because I think it easily could have just kind of fell apart.
Glad to help.
Since we're with the people, yeah. Okay.